Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after being drawn into a war between kobolds and mites. I decided to fight for the kobolds to honor the memory of Deacon, the best bard in the universe. We also finally got some moon radishes, so we could go back to Balkan to turn that in, but I'm hoping we can stay here a little bit longer before we have to beat a hasty retreat. And also, Fabrosi, what exactly happened to Ember? Did you eat him? Just because he's not a cat doesn't mean you can eat him, Fabrosi. Come on, man. Alright, whoa. Thylacine, right. I think we fought these things many times before. And I discovered this in between episodes, inspect. So how does this work? Oh, okay, you just hover your mouse over it. I see. Great. Why don't you... What? Oh, I guess I need to disable that. Gotcha. Alright. Why don't you guys go tussle with this thing? And sure, tear it apart, but try not to damage its fur, because I would like to sell that thing if at all possible. I like how it's just staring at Valerie, enamored by her beauty, of course. Fantastic. Let's skin this thing. Good job, Jaethel. Good job indeed. Okay, so we can descend the hill, but I don't think we really need to right now. No. Let's see what's over here. Hopefully something good. Oh god. Not gonna lie. This thing kind of looks eldritch. Kind of sexy. So I guess I was right in that we found something good. It also appears to be neutral. Can I inspect it? Why can I not inspect this? Let's not tussle with that thing just yet, though. Fabrosi, why don't you get in close? And if it starts punching you in the face, then we know to stay away. Okay. It doesn't seem to be interested in eating Fabrosi's face, so I guess that's a good thing. Gotcha. Well, what's going on here? The body of a woman, fouled beyond recognition, her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. Oh, I get it. She tried to engage in BDSM with this thing, and this thing was having none of it and decided to eat her face. Fantastic. Yes! Potion of restoration and some healing potions, as well as a magical chain shirt? Lab journal. Okay, let me see what these things are. Let's see, so we got a chain shirt. Chain shirt +1. So it doesn't have as much of a big armor check penalty as Valerie's banded mail, but it's also not as protective. Then maybe Jaethel might see a better use for it? Let's see, so the AC goes down by 1. But her weight goes down considerably as well. You know what? I think we'll just keep the regular chainmail on Jaethel. What about Amiri? Okay, so same armor class, but less of an armor check penalty. And of course, Amiri is famous for her arcane spells, so this will help her considerably. Alright, let's give that a try then. Okay. Wait, what else changed? Whoa, I think the speed changed. Really? Okay. Then you know what? Maybe we'll give the chain shirt to Amiri instead. What about you, Lindsay? Do we need to chop and change your armor? I don't think so. We could give you this instead, but I don't know if you really need to get an increase to your armor class right now. Since she does cast some spells, I guess we should keep the leather armor on her. Gotcha. And what else did I get? I also got Cold Iron Dagger, Longsword +1, which I'm assuming is not quite as good as the Masterwork Bastard Sword. Healing Sword we can't use. Wand of Magic Missile. Who can use the Wand of Magic Missile? Let's give this one to Lindsay. Sure. And I think that's good for now. Okay, so wait. What about the lab journal thing? Where is it? Is it here? A crumpled letter. I think we found that in our previous episode, right? Okay, let me just read this thing then. My dear Kenneth Plamer, with your desire to pursue a new archaeological mission in mind, I spent a few hours in my library today and identified a location worthy of your research. In the northeastern part of the River Kingdoms lies a region called the Stolen Lands. Many antiquities can be found in such places. No doubt an inquisitive researcher would be able to find old coins, significant cultural remnants, and even pieces of artifacts that might be restored. Naturally, you shall require the services of a specialist to evaluate your findings during your travels. I have no doubt of your ability to recruit such a specialist once you arrive in the Stolen Lands. Such contacts can typically be made in large cities or settlements. You would not want your return journey encumbered with items of scant value or interest after all. Before you set out, it is my obligation to warn you that this place is untamed and can be perilous. Watch not only for bandits and monsters, but also impassable swamps and dangerous open plains. Should you decide to visit the Stolen Lands, I strongly urge you, Kenneth, to hire a professional guide, and better yet, guards. It is wise to take precautions. I should appreciate it greatly if you return with a few amusing curiosities for me as a token of our friendship. Your true friend, Agneth Bregan. I'm assuming that maybe Agneth Bregan can help us out with this thing here. The scorched fragment of a necklace. Because we've got... Oh, maybe there's more parts to it. It doesn't necessarily say that it's 2 pieces. Okay, cool. Now, what about the lab journal? Lab journal. Okay, this one might be a little bit long, so brace yourselves. Went into the woods, found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and a dead squirrel. Scant little I can make of that. Excuse me? You can work wonders with a dead squirrel, pine cones, and flowers. How dare you? I agree about the roots, though. I must consider where I might gain rare ingredients for my experiments. Some damnable raccoons got into that hut while I was exploring the woods. Broke all the glassware. The only things left are 10 flat-bottom glass tubes, 5 round-bottom flasks, a couple porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and the precious spiral. A good thing all the pots are still there. So many good chemicals wasted. Shame. Need to lock everything up in the closet. Tried to finish the experiment today. The one I started at the old lab. Used a lead powder from the master's box. At the crystallization stage, the liquid foamed, changed color, and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment. I've all but exhausted my supply of essential materials. Oh, I'm assuming she was trying to make the world's finest green. Little does she know that Percy already perfected that. So, too late for her. Caught a raccoon with a snare trap. Didn't get the bastard to the hut in time. Perhaps I should ask some hunters for help in catching experimental subjects. But I must save the money. And besides, I see how those bumpkins scowl at me. As if I've grown horns. Are you saying that there's something wrong with having horns? How dare you? Third attempt at the crystallization experiment. Broke the last round bottom flask. I recall my tutor calling me ham-handed and making me clean up. Perhaps he was right, but he did teach me much despite everything. Why didn't he wish me to develop my abilities? Didn't he want me to learn anything beyond the basic potion recipes? Kept saying I wasn't ready. But in truth, he feared the student surpassing the teacher, and for good reason. I shall prove this process works. I'll prove it to everyone. Today, an old lady came from the nearby village, asking me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help. I'm in desperate need of money. Oh, why must I spend my time so? Boring, boring, boring. Several pages remain empty, then the writings continue. Observation day 1. Finally, I finally got a chance I can't miss. I found a dying elf in the woods. She was barely breathing, and the ants were swarming all over her. Who is she? What happened to her? She's clearly Ants in My Eyes Johnson. It matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort, I managed to drag her to the hut, remove her clothes. Okay. And hide her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasting my talents and trifles. It's time for action. Use the largest glass tube from the master's box, the one with a warning. In case of contact with skin, wash off immediately. Ha, the doddering parrot of all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly over her body and began my observations. Observation day 3. The subject has survived. Had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. Her skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The early stages of festering, perhaps? The treated areas do smell faintly. Observation day 5. The changes continue, faster and faster. The epidermis has festered away. The joints are swollen, tough, and calloused. Mom's spaghetti, and the subject has a fever. Observation day 9. Over the past few days, the subject's legs have become covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grow long and crooked, as though she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. Observation day 13. The body's changes are so significant, it's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance from the way it looks now. A seething growth covers the whole body surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, mildew, grass, and other plants. The subject attempts to move, had to immobilize her. I try to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds, alike to howling. Might intelligence be restored at a further stage of regeneration? Observation day 18. The subject has grown larger several times. She's now strangely quiet these last few days. I'm beginning to worry. In the end, I see I've become attached to her. She will make me famous. Observation day 25. My living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a little tree, a magnificent walking tree. She's already 8 feet tall, and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk around with the woods on a leash. Ah, I see. So it was BDSM. Gotcha. This is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we'll be ready for a journey to Absalom, and there I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. Well, I believe it's now called Shambling Mass. So, yeah. I guess, experiment successful. And I also noticed that we're starting to get very encumbered. What exactly is the heaviest thing in my thing here? Camping supplies. And also some armor, which I don't think I'll be needing. Do we just drop this off anywhere? I guess maybe once we get into the heavy encumbrance section, then we'll start dropping some stuff off. What's going on with your... Oh, fatigued. Right. After a complete rest, fatigued characters are no longer fatigued. Gotcha. Alright, well, we do have that little campsite here that we could probably rest in. Although, I'm kind of wondering if maybe we should wait until everyone else is fatigued too. -2 to strength and dexterity. Potentially dangerous, considering that Fabrosi is a rather integral part of our team. Okay, let's see. Maybe we'll do a little bit more exploring, and if it seems like perhaps we are struggling because Fabrosi is struggling, then we'll go ahead and rest up. Okay, what's up here? Anything good? Thylacine. Kill it!
Stand against me.
Okay.
Do not falter.
Valerie, why don't you go ahead and try to tussle with the thylacine, and we'll just stay back and watch.
Onwards.
Okay, you guys can... Wait, what are you doing? No, don't charge at it. It's right in front of you. Okay, there we go. Wait, maybe we should hold off a little bit. Wait until the other guys engage the... You know what? Just go for it. Fuck it. Because these things are not that easy to... or difficult to kill, right? No, we should be fine. Fabrosi, tell me that you're still awake. Show me that you can kick something still. I think he's actually still hitting stuff, so maybe we're okay to let him be fatigued for a little bit longer, just in case.
Stay behind me.
Fantastic! Holy crap-oly. Not a single hit. And, okay, so we managed to skin most of them. Very nice. I guess those are actually big cats, aren't they? So, I suppose we could probably eat them too, even though Kevin Malone told me that I can't eat cats. Jaethel looks so excited that she's doing, I guess, circles. We'll get some Alchemist's Fire. Fantastic. Gotta make sure that Fabrosi doesn't drink the Alchemist's Fire like he did the fucking acid. Of course, he's still tripping, which is why he's kind of batshit crazy right now. Right, Lindsay, go ahead and do your thing, please. Disarm this shit.
Anything else?
Fantastic. Any more traps? Because there's usually more than just one, right? Go for it, Lindsay. Go disarm that thing too. Any more traps?
It's just not my lucky day.
What the hell, Lindsay? Also, who's the one that actually spots the traps? Jaethel.
You should be.
What the fuck? Okay. I guess we got some giant centipedes coming at us. How about we head back a little bit? What the son of a...
Unworld.
50 million dick holes? Oh, shit. Lindsay, you're gonna need to book it. because those things are really coming in hot and heavy. I'm assuming the centipedes are also affected by entangle. I see. Oh my god, that is a giant trap.
Do not
Wait,
falter.
did Lindsay fuck up the trap disarming?
Things.
Is that why the things spawned out? Let's see. Giant centipedes. Level 1, vermin. Interesting, I guess. Sure.
You deserve
You guys just continue to do your stuff, because you're doing a pretty good job so far. Except for that attack of opportunity. Ah, fuck. I guess the centipedes also have a venom. Which, of course, makes sense. They are centipedes after all, but still. Is dexterity a huge stat for Amiri? Because if not, we could probably just let her roll with this for the time being. Yeah, I don't think it's a huge deterrent if her dexterity is a little lower. Question mark. I kind of wish I could see how she is actually affected by that. So is this trap gonna go away, or are we just gonna be stuck here for the rest of our days,
What troubles
entangled in this crap? Lindsay, I am sorely disappointed in your performance. How dare you? How dare you trigger that trap for us? Unbelievable. Okay, fails to disarm and accidentally triggers it.
I'm sorry.
Gotcha, so she's the one that actually caused that thing. Alright, well, you should be glad that no one's died. Good grief, Lindsay. Good grief.
Just not my lucky
Still?
day.
Really?
I failed.
Come on, girl, what
I'm
the hell?
sorry.
What's wrong with you? Do it.
Applause, please.
Fantastic. Okay, so far the entangled trap refuses to go away. So I'm a little worried that we might get caught with our pants down again.
State your desire.
Maybe we'll use the Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds. No, wait, what's the
Share your
maximum
will.
amount of healing with this thing? So we could potentially see upwards of 16 health restored. Right. Plus 1 point caster level. Since Jaethal is level 2, I guess that would mean that we can do approximately 18 health healing. Right, let's get out of this entanglement issue here. Thank you. And we got some mites. Fantastic.
To victory.
Alright guys, let's go for it. Stick your dicks in them, in the least sexual of ways. And Amiri, go ahead and start pummeling their butthole. Amiri, what the hell? You're getting your butthole pummeled instead. Unbelievable. Jaethal, what the fuck are you doing? Stop moving around. You dingus? Wait, hold on. What the fuck are you guys? Oh god, we got even more centipedes coming at us. Okay. There we go. Regroup, and go for it. Fantastic. Wait, it's a lot of mites here. I kind of wonder if maybe we're heading into the mite base or something. Because, wait, where the fuck is Tartuccio again? He is in the caves under the old sycamore. Right, we actually found an entrance to the old sycamore before, and that's over here. Oh, that's also a cave entrance. Interesting. And nothing to be had, unfortunately. Okay, any more things to kill? Oh, nice. What's over here? Something good, I hope. Come on, go for it. Why is Lindsay the one to open that?
Please.
Heavy pick. I guess we'll take it. Potion of reduced person. Potion of mage armor and some gold. Why not? Ooh. What treasures lie in those bundle of twigs? Token of the Dryad. Don't I already have one of those? I think I do, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so that's another entrance into the old Sycamore Caves. Do we go this way, or do we go the way of the kobolds? I guess we might as well go the way of the kobolds, because we are allied with the kobolds. Or do we want to go into the other side and possibly tussle with those dudes? There appears to be loot somewhere here, though. Can I go in that direction, or... Oh, we can! Fantastic. What's this? An amulet? Necklace, and some junk, I assume. Right, so what is this? Amulet of natural armor. Ooh, interesting. Okay, well, I think you might want to give it to Fabrosi. Thank you. Since he is kind of the off-tank, I suppose. Yeah, I guess it's not a bad idea to have an off tank. Valerie will be our main tank, and Fabrosi will be our off tank. And we also might need to go see about the wargs here. Because we saw them kind of over here, and it kind of scared me a little bit. But it seemed like maybe they were not aggressive. Possibly. So maybe we can actually interact with them. Poison their food, perhaps? Insult them so much that they explode. As the Knights of the Round Table did in the hit movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Graruk. Apparently this wolf has a name. Okay. The beast before you is unusually large, and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. What's a good voice for a warg?
Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other.
Wait, why is the wolf talking? Is it magical or something?
I'm no wolf, female. I'm a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel.
The beast slowly licks its teeth.
Who are you calling a morsel, you pelt?
Mary glares at the beast, her sword on her hand. Okay, you said you could be useful to each other. Who are you?
You may call me Graruk. I've lived here far longer than the rulers of those foolish tribes. I've seen much and eaten many.
Okay, well, what do you know about the war between the kobolds and mites?
Only that my pack enjoys it.
The warg snorts and licks his lips.
Of course, I only eat fresh meat.
So we can just attack this thing. But you said we could be useful to each other.
Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough. And I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where an old traveler buried his chest.
An old traveler, you say? To shreds, you say?
A very old, lean, and flavorless traveler.
The warg grins, almost smiling. Neutral evil. Haven't done anything too evil recently, so I guess we'll agree to it, sure. Grinning, the warg looks straight at you.
Deal, I'll await your return.
Gotcha. Let's see, so... we need to send someone to the warg for lunch. And we also need to kill the warg. Wait, if I do this, it's not gonna fail this quest, is it? Just because we're in cahoots with a warg? Okay, so my guess is that we can probably send the hunting team that gave us the quest to kill the warg here to get them eaten. That's generally how these things go. But I'm also wondering if that'll fail our quest. Who else do we know of that we can possibly send to get eaten by the wargs? There might not be a choice. It might be one of those scenarios where you have to do one or the other. What about the kobolds that are resting by the radish? I mean, they're really doped out of their minds, so I don't know if they'll actually be able to register anything I'm saying. But we might as well check, right? Yeah, let's do our due diligence and see if maybe these guys would be interested in getting eaten by wargs. Although, I'm really partial to kobolds, so I'm not a big fan of getting them eaten and all that such, but YOLO. Oh, we can! Oh, fantastic! I'm glad I was actually right this time. I'm usually wrong about these things, but point towards the warg's lair. I've just seen mountains of the same radishes right over there. Do we want to do this? Let's do it. The kobolds stare at you in awe, then look at each other, whispering. Finally, their leader raises a hand and they fall silent.
Strange rumor. The celestial radish grows only here. It was always... We check out, send scout.
However, there's no one listening to the old elder kobold. The others are already moving in the direction you pointed, alone and tightly hugging in pairs.
Stop, traitor!
Oh, I thought they were talking to me about being a traitor. Not gonna lie. I'm kinda hoping that the kobolds don't die, but I'm assuming they have been fangoriously devoured by the wargs at this point.
Forwards! No, backwards.
Is there a chance that maybe the kobolds were so doped up on dope that perhaps they were able to kill the wargs with their bare hands? Tear them to shreds, as it were? Nope, the warg is still there. Gotcha.
Truth be told, I should thank you. Finally, a decent meal. It is a pleasure to deal with you. The chest is buried under a lonely tree to the west.
Lonely tree to the west, you say? You mean under this? Or is there another lonely tree? I mean, we already found this there. Okay, I guess we should go find that out, but you know what? I'm assuming that these two are actually linked, so here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll go down the way of the kobold sycamore caves, and then we'll head back out this way, and then do something that way. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know if that... Oh, wait. Well, we can actually just right-click on the map. Nice. Okay, maybe that'll work. Wait, hold on. Why don't you guys come this way, and then we can just take the narrow path. The overgrown passage, as it were. What the fuck? Athletics check failed. So, somehow, failing the athletics check has summoned, rain and thunder. Oh my god. Tell me that thing does not actually kill us. I'm assuming it actually damages us. Good grief. Stormy weather slows down movement by half and reduces visibility, resulting in a -6 penalty on perception checks and a 20% chance to miss on all ranged attacks due to concealment. Kobolds, can I speak to you before I head down these caves? Friend! Great. The entrance to the mine has recently been cleared. It appears the kobolds had made use of this path. Gotcha. Alright, I guess we'll head down. And we can loot all these things should we decide to. But I'm not gonna do that right now or ever. Yeah, oh wait, I need to click on leave, right? There we go. Alright, down to the old sycamore caves. And maybe I should have rested first. Fuck. That's fine. We do have some camping supplies. Should we need to.
Life is a burden.
Lighting. Sometimes you will come across locations shrouded in darkness, such as caverns or catacombs. To find your way around them, you can use lanterns, torches, or the light spell. Gotcha.
I am yours
I
to
think
command.
Valerie actually has the belt lantern. Oh, is it already on? I see. Okay. Then I think Jathel also has the light spell, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I mistaken? Nope, I'm not mistaken. Light? I guess cast it on yourself? It's not gonna hurt you, is it? Okay. Not bad. Do I need to speak to the kobolds by any chance?
Tooth hurts. Why I bite that bone?
Kobold Flame Shaman. I guess they're going around biting bones then. I'm assuming by biting bones you're not referring to penises, right?
Distance.
They might be. Someone's got a really rock hard boner that apparently chipped their tooth or something. Kobold Gatekeeper. Will you let me pass?
Friends, Chief, wait. Many traps. Follow me.
Do you know where your Shaman Tartuk is?
Don't know. Ask Chief. Chief knows all.
What lies ahead?
Mine.
The kobold is obviously proud of his knowledge.
Humans make, then leave. Kobold come, live work. Was my passage, no more. My thief, my ambush attack. We break passage. Lose big chest. Goods. Can't go deep. Scary. Angry Mike Bug. Wild bug live down there.
Okay, well, let's go. I guess the kobold is going to make sure that we don't have any traps here.
What's that?
What the fuck? Come on, kobold. Tell me that I can disarm this thing without angering them.
I failed.
Whoa. Okay. Apparently our cat can just waltz through the
Anything
trap
else?
unaffected.
Step.
Fantastic. I guess we can also try to have...
No secrets can escape.
What the
my
fuck, guys?
gaze.
What the fuck? Lindsay, you had one job, and that was to find all the traps and disarm them.
Not my lucky day.
No, Lindsay, it is not. I'm gonna have you fucking flogged. Good grief. Okay, how about we actually end the episode off here for now? In between episodes, I might check out how to level our characters, and then I'll just do them on camera at the start of our next episode, so we can just blaze past them and you can see kind of what I'm doing here and ridicule me for making stupid choices, which I'm sure will happen. Yeah. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!